The story of the strongest man that ever lived on earth, Samson. Now, Samson was a child born by miracle. His mother had been barren for years until an angel appeared and told her she would give birth to a son who would be a Nazarite, dedicated to God from the womb. Because of that covenant, Samson was never to cut his hair, drink wine, or touch anything unclean. His strength came from God, not his Moses. The hair was only a symbol of the covenant. Samson grew up different. Whenever the Spirit of God came upon him, he became incredibly strong. Yes, stronger than any man alive. He killed a lion with his bare hands, destroyed armies, and defended Israel from their enemies, the Philistines. His life was meant to show that God uses ordinary people to do extraordinary things when the state aligned with Him. But Samson had one weakness: his emotions. He fell in love easily, trusted too quickly, and liked women who didn't share his values. His greatest mistake was falling for Delilah, a Philistine woman who didn't love him, only the money her people offered her to discover the secret of his strength. Delilah pressured Samson repeatedly, asking, "Tell me where your strength comes from." 3 times he lied to her, but she kept pushing, day after day, tear after tear, manipulation after manipulation. Finally, tired and emotionally drained, Samson revealed his secret. "My strength is in my hair because I am dedicated to God." So one day, Delilah waited until he slept, cut off his hair, and called the Philistines. For the very first time in his life, Samson tried to fight, but God's presence had left him. He was captured, blinded, and taken to prison, grinding grain like an animal. But God wasn't finished with him. In his blindness, Samson found humility. In his weakness, he returned to God. Then his hair began to grow again, a sign that God's mercy is greater than our mistakes. During a Philistine celebration, Samson stood between the two pillars and prayed the most sincere prayer of his life. "Lord, remember me again. Strengthen me just one more time," he said. And God answered. Samson pushed the pillars with all his might, collapsing the building and destroying the enemies of Israel. In his final act, he fulfilled his purpose. Samson's story teaches that your gifts are powerful, but they must stay under God's authority. And even when you fall, God can still restore and use you if you return to Him. So, children, this is the story of Samson, the strongest man that ever lived on earth. I hope you enjoyed the story, and please don't